Aaron Rodgers, doing everything at practice as he returns from Achilles injury. FLORHAM Park, NJ. AP. Aaron Rodgers is back on the field, not just throwing but running with confidence, signaling a full recovery from his torn Achilles tendon. The New York Jets quarterback has shown no signs of limitations during the team's organized team activities, OTAs, which began on Monday. "I feel really good," Rodgers said on Tuesday. "It's just about the mental part. These practices have been nice the last couple of days, just to feel what it's like to be out there, moving around and not be thinking about it and see how I respond the next day. This is the last part. The strength is good, the movement's good. Just the confidence to do everything." The 40-year-old veteran sustained the injury during his debut with the Jets against Buffalo on September 11 last year, tearing his left Achilles tendon on the fourth snap. Despite his intense rehabilitation efforts, aimed initially at a late-season comeback, Rodgers chose to wait after the Jets were eliminated from playoff contention and he wasn't fully healed. This time around, his focus has been on being completely prepared for the upcoming season, and it appears he is well on track. "He's doing everything," said Jets head coach Robert Saleh. "There's no limitations to what we're asking him to do at practice." Rodgers demonstrated his readiness during non-contact team drills on Tuesday, showcasing his precision and mobility. A highlight of the session was a perfectly placed throw down the middle to a tightly covered Xavier Gipson, which would have been a touchdown in a game. He also connected multiple times with leading receiver Garrett Wilson, including a tight pass through traffic for a short score. Reflecting on his practice experience late last season, Rodgers acknowledged a stark difference in his physical capabilities. "Back then, I couldn't run. Or run fast," he said. "I could move a little bit, but now I feel like I can do anything. I can run at top speed. It's just in those moments, the reactions coming naturally." Rodgers' return has reignited optimism around the Jets, who were seen as playoff contenders last year, with even discussions of a potential Super Bowl appearance spurred by Rodgers and his teammates. The team, suffering the NFL's longest active playoff drought at 13 seasons, is now once again being talked about as a serious contender, largely due to their star quarterback. "I have a lot of motivation," Rodgers said. "I love the game, want to play at a high level. I don't want to go out, and I've said it before, as a bum. That's why I put the work in. I believe in my abilities. And you guys saw today, I mean, there's no pads on, but I can obviously still throw with the best of them. I look forward to my confidence in my ability to move getting back to where it was last year and going out and playing well." The NFL schedule reflects the high expectations for the Jets, with the team slated for 6 primetime games in the first 11 weeks, including an early morning game in London against Minnesota in Week 5. Mike North, the NFL's vice president for broadcast planning, noted, "I feel like the Jets kind of owe us one," after Rodgers' injury last season led to a disappointing outcome for several high-profile matchups. "It's New York, there's always going to be excitement," Saleh remarked. "It's awesome that we're looked at in that light. But at the same time, none of it matters unless we focus on the process, going day to day and try to do the best we can." Rodgers embraces the high expectations and the pressure, acknowledging that the heat is on everyone in the organization, himself, his teammates, and the coaching staff. "I think if I don't do what I know I'm capable of doing, we're all probably going to be out of here," he said. "I like that kind of pressure, though. I know it's a tough market to play in and it's not for everybody. I relish that opportunity." Beyond football, Rodgers also revealed that there was a serious consideration about entering politics, potentially as a vice presidential candidate for Robert Kennedy Jr. "I love Bobby," Rodgers said. "We had a couple of really nice conversations. But there were really 2 options. It was retire and be his VP or keep playing, and I wanted to keep playing." Rodgers has been vocal on various political and social issues, making headlines for his stances on vaccines, healthcare, and conspiracy theories. However, he emphasized that once the season begins, his focus is entirely on football. "Those were off-season things and those were real opportunities," Rodgers said. "Once the season starts, it's all about football."